So this video been blowing up recently. It's called Minecraft Kids Content is Absolutely Terrifying. I don't know what it means, but it's been a lot of weirdness going on YouTube, and we're finna watch it. It's a long video, so let's strap in. Let's watch it. Wait, why did they why they start playing They Not Like Us? Hold on, let me read this. It says this video is made in adherence with the latest YouTube advertiser friendly content guidelines. It discusses the misuse of Minecraft Kids content. Everything presented in this video is for educational purposes and to raise awareness about the issue. Even though the original content and channels featured in this video are fully monetized, I have taken extra measures to censor everything to ensure full compliance. The content remains entirely family friendly, advertiser friendly, and aligns with YouTube's content policies. Okay. Let's see what Diddy Minecraft look like on YouTube.
Here we go again.
Yo, Cozy, I gotta go. Peace out. Bye.
Minecraft Kids content is among some of the most popular and profitable niches on the YouTube platform, and has been ever since the game came out. It's what I, and probably you, if you're watching this video, consumed in some capacity growing up. However, somewhere along the way, things changed, and what once was a community filled.
Yeah, I was about to say, when I watched Minecraft, it was like, what, Dan TDM, popular MMO, yeah, but it was also Bajan Canadian. You had the guy who liked Chewbacca, that was my guy. Jerome ASF. You had the watermelon guy, but I'm pretty sure he got exposed for talking to kids. Yeah, you had that group. Word. Cozy, do you play Minecraft? Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Minecraft on the gaming channel soon. We actually have something in the works right now being edited.
With wholesome YouTubers, mostly, who made their content with good morals.
Captain Sparkles, Ballistic. I never watched Ballistic
now
Squid.
Been almost completely
I did watch Stimpy though. What is that? Zay? Yo, Zay, what are you doing?
Selfish vultures who abuse this niche daily, spitting out low-effort, mind-numbing slop content that constantly exposes their viewers to all sorts of shocking, violent, and sexually suggestive imagery for a few extra clicks.
Yeah, nah, they be doing that. I don't know why y'all do that.
All of this was
like I'm talking about in terms of like it actually being that. Like I understand if it's a clickbait thumbnail, like sometimes that's just what it is. But
covered in my previous.
I'm talking about like
on the subject.
Why are y'all actually making those videos? Like I remember when they had the Skibidi Toilet when it first dropped, they had like TV woman taking straight strokes, bro. Like wild times.
Mentioned
that video's still up too. You go watch it.
Was that I left a lot of things out in that video. Disgusting, harrowing things that probably would have gotten my channel completely demonetized. But after seeing the overwhelming support for my last video and the infinite amount of people commenting their personal horrifying
the editing
is
is
content,
amazing.
I feel obligated to get to the bottom of this rabbit hole. A rabbit hole worse than you and I could have ever imagined.
The music kind of like start hitting the what?
But first, allow me to introduce today's sponsor, Opera GX.
Oh, brother. Yo, do everybody got an Opera GX sponsor, bro? Yo, your sponsor is one. Usually I watch sponsorships to support, but like, bro, the video's already 29 minutes, bro. I don't, yeah, this is 2 minutes. All right, make sure y'all check out Opera GX for my mans. Caleb, shout out Caleb. Make sure y'all watch the sponsorship. Check it out. I'm finna skip it. My fault. We have a lot of time. We on stream. I'm just trying, react to this video.
All right, guys. You ready to have the scariest night of our lives?
Yeah.
Your brother a little freak.
Alrighty. Let's figure out where to go first.
The video you just watched is from a channel called AFMAL. AFMAL is one of the many content creators on this platform who makes Minecraft videos specifically catered towards a very young audience. Upon first glance, this content might seem pretty cringeworthy, and that's because it is. I was originally going to make this comparison to the
Posh watches her, your little sister. What?
Minecraft YouTubers I watched growing up, but honestly, especially compared to them, this content is very hard to watch. But despite this, there's still one reason all of these channels, old and new, have stuck to and continue to churn out family-friendly orientated Minecraft content: money.
Dang, Stampy stopped his world after 800 episodes. Imagine that.
You and I may never watch an AFMAL video in our lives. There is clearly a massive younger audience for it. Not necessarily on YouTube.
Damn, look at the revenue. 2 mil.
But rather its subsidiary app, YouTube Kids. In a census done back in 2021, the United States government discovered that around 75% of households with children under the age of 5 owned some sort of tablet for their kids. And in 2023, it was reported that YouTube Kids had over 600 million individual downloads,
wow.
with that number growing exponentially each year. Unfortunately, it's becoming increasingly common nowadays for newer parents to rely on apps like this as a way to keep their child entertained without having to put in any actual effort, letting them sit and watch hours of content unsupervised under the guise that it's a completely safe way for them to consume content. In the result, channels like Athmao earning almost 500 million views and millions of dollars each month. Fortunately for us, Athmao is one of the better examples out of this whole niche. She does things by the books, and aside from it being a little cringy, their content is educational, suitable, and safe for kids. Athmao's school, on the other hand, is absolutely unacceptable. They too make Minecraft related videos targeted towards children, however the methods in which they gain their views are a little different. Instead of building a reliable and trustworthy brand that both parents and the young viewers who watch can trust, they resort to imitating an already well-known and trustworthy family-friendly content creator and uploading content that uses their original characters in all sorts of sexually suggestive or straight-up violent ways in order to get more clicks. This manipulative strategy tricks the YouTube algorithm into recommending them alongside videos of the real content creator they're impersonating, sometimes resulting in these fake videos gaining millions more views than the original. I mean, this channel alone has made roughly over $100,000 in just a short year and a half they've been posting content. They also have 118,000 subscribers.
I be thinking to myself, like, what am I doing wrong, fam? Yeah, this is nuts.
Which is more than me, so please subscribe. And of course, Athmao's school is just one small example of the many perpetrators who make money this way. Pretty much every Minecraft kids YouTuber you can think of has one, if not multiple, of these garbage-filled impersonation channels made using their brand, all of which are individually made with the sole purpose of generating insane amounts of money, inadvertently exposing a plethora of disgusting and inappropriate themes in their content to millions of unexpecting children, included but not limited to
nudity, sexual assault, mutilation. Oh my god, what? Yo, nah, this is... Yo, y'all boys be sick. You gotta be sick in the head. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta be sick in the head to sit here and just do this. Like, make this thumbnail and just be like, yeah, bro, we're about to make bang. You gotta be sick in the head. At least a little bit.
But it's okay. I have a gun. We just tied you to the bed. Just don't.
Yeah!
Everything will be fine. We're going to the girl's house. We knock them out and then tie them to the bed. We take scissors and cut their clothes.
But like I said, I've already discussed this before in my previous video. However, what I was very stupid at the time was that long-form video isn't the only form of media a person can consume on this platform, with the other obviously being YouTube Shorts, to which I've come to learn not only has all of the same problems, but for a myriad of reasons, is actually so much worse. By doing as little as searching up Minecraft in the YouTube search bar, we can find a plethora of different channels posting
y'all want me to react to Minecraft animations, IsiahCozy? Let me know.
These quote-unquote Minecraft animations in the Shorts tab, all with preview images that, if left uncensored, would probably get this video demonetized, and all with tens, sometimes hundreds of millions of views each. The main difference between anything I've talked about in the past and these quote-unquote Minecraft animation shorts is the way in which the content gets recommended to viewers. As mentioned previously, the most common strategy for these fake quote-unquote family-friendly channels to lure in new viewers is to create the most shocking and attention-grabbing title and thumbnail they can, whether that be by using gruesome,
Reggie?
or sexually suggestive imagery, in order to stand out in the viewer's recommendation feed in comparison to other videos, subsequently resulting in more clicks, more views, and more money. After all,
they're caked up.
In the first
100 bands, bro. 150 bands. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's
place.
Somebody gonna get that bag, bro.
However, YouTube Shorts work a little differently, since YouTube limits their shorts to a maximum length of only 60
Chad even say nothing.
as well as having no...
Bro, I said she kind of, like, I was gonna say, like, she kind of wildin', like, why she got cheeks out? Why y'all automatically assuming I'm trying to say something I'm not? Yo, chill.
Support for custom
What's up, John
thumbnails.
Marston?
These channels instead lure the viewers
Just
in
give me
with
my
the actual
money.
content of the video. And yeah, very quickly it becomes apparent that these quote-unquote animations are just straight softcore pornography using Minecraft to mask itself as family-friendly content to bypass the YouTube Kids algorithm to get, like I said, tens, sometimes hundreds of millions of views each. Not to mention the fact that these channels specifically abuse the system and take advantage of the way YouTube Shorts are set up. Everyone knows that YouTube Shorts has this sort of doom scroll / infinite scroll interface, where instead of giving the viewer a bunch of random recommendations and then allowing them to specifically choose what kind of content they want to consume, the app practically just shoves a bunch of random videos in the viewer's face
True.
with a choice, and no matter how much they might not be interested,
That's how the Minecraft
they will
generation over?
always
Yeah, pretty
watch
much.
at least a small portion of it before scrolling away. Channels like 11.3 know this, and that's why they made sure to put Minecraft characters that look like this in the very first second of each video. It's not even like they're trying to hide it. This channel, Alex and Steve Animation, which has 5.3 million subscribers and over 1.6 billion views, not only does the exact same thing, but they also have a direct link to a Patreon account that creates fully NSFW.
You said Owena? Yeah, Owena was she was messing with the one boy. I forgot his name. Yeah, some Roblox YouTuber. I remember they was together for like a little bit. It might have been for the content. I don't know.
Drawings and
That's like the only video I've ever watched from her. That's how I know her from.
videos accessible by anybody with just one click. The craziest thing
Pomni
is
completely. Hey, yo, they on some. What was that beatboxing YouTuber who was like he got himself like some Rule 34 like custom videos made?
This isn't even the first time someone's spoken out about these issues. A handful of creators have already made similar videos, both calling out YouTube on this massive problem,
What's up, Kay?
as well as
You got
encouraging
FC25?
their audience to mass report any bad channels they've mentioned. But every time, YouTube manually demonetizes and shadow bans the video in the algorithm, specifically for showcasing clips of all the nasty things these channels upload. In fact, friend of the channel and fellow YouTuber The Mr. Epic uploaded 2 separate videos calling out these channels to YouTube while taking the extra step to manually blur and censor anything that might be considered non-advertiser friendly. Yet still, despite his best efforts, both videos would get demonetized. All the while, the original content that was being used in his video and all of the channels related to it are not only still active, but continue to remain fully monetized as well. So basically, I'm just wondering what happened with those 2 videos that got demonetized. Can you kind of explain the situation around that?
First one, which I uploaded last year, that one was demonetized after about, I think, 2 days. Interestingly, what happened was, rather than the video just outright being like a stop being pushed or stop being showed, it actually like did this weird thing I haven't seen before where it like intentionally blurred the thumbnail. I hadn't seen that happen before, but I was like, oh well,
I've never seen that.
The second video
What?
I uploaded, which was only a few months ago now, I was a lot more careful. Like I went out of my way to censor it even more. Interestingly, this time I actually got more information because I had like a partner manager who I got around the time, and he gave me an update saying that basically it was the thumbnail once again, despite me obviously censoring it more than the original thumbnails, but also this 1-2 second clip of like, I don't even know what character.
Cozy, there's a John Cena challenge in Brawl Stars. We already completed it. You late, gang. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours.
Because they are. They're like some weird like kids.
I'll lead a VOD
characters in, like a somewhat provocative looking position from another YouTube video, mind you.
Yeah.
And that was basically it. And this was after a human reviewer plus my partner manager pushing to get it unage restricted, and then nothing could change. So yeah.
And at this point, you may be wondering why. Why would YouTube, despite obviously having the resources and ability to do so, still not take any action to fix this glaring issue with YouTube and YouTube Kids, but at the same time actively silence anyone
I'm locked
who
in. Yo,
decides
this
to
video is
speak
really
out and
good.
make a video about it? Well, we can't be certain, but my personal theory is that YouTube has been aware of it the whole time.
This is a short visual break to cleanse your eyeballs. Appreciate that. How does YouTube allow this?
I mean, think
Y'all gotta understand. This is what I'll say about YouTube. You know, I'll be devil's advocate. YouTube has billions of videos uploaded every day, bro. Like they have, like they're not gonna catch everything. And then sure, you can of course, you know, make conspiracies about like how they should have been got rid of this and they're leaving it up for X, Y, Z reasons. But at the end of the day, bro, like some of these things take time. Or maybe they just are generating enough revenue to the point where it's like, bro, like, yo, lead them. Hey, man.
about it. These channels generate
Because y'all got to remember, like, YouTube take 50% of pay from all of us, all YouTubers. So if your channel generating $1 million, that means you really generated 2 million. And that means that YouTube got $1 million off your channel. So they have an incentive to keep you around because you're making buku bucks. So hey, bro, like I said,
of views and, by proxy, an unfathomable amount of money. This revenue is generated entirely from the money advertisers pay to have their ads displayed on these videos, which honestly can be a problem in itself. I'm sure Apple would be just delighted to know that their ad is getting placed on a video and where a popular children's character gets buried alive. Like, what?
Yo, that is
YouTube
nuts.
splits
Did you
this
see
ad
the
revenue
body?
with the creator, giving 55% of the share to them and keeping 45% for themselves.
I always thought it was 50-50. Shout out YouTube for giving us that 5%, man.
Once you start to factor in the hundreds
How much do you get paid on YouTube? Stop pocket watching.
of other channels uploading the same inappropriate content that simply haven't been documented yet, most likely thousands if we include the accounts outside of the Minecraft niche posting the same, if not even worse content with other well-known characters, you can start to paint the picture of why YouTube theoretically might want to turn a blind eye. It makes up a small but notable chunk of their revenue each year. In YouTube's eyes, throwing all morals, ethics, and damage this content is inflicting on the millions of children who use this platform every single day, getting rid of it means that YouTube would be passing up a significant amount of money, and we all know they would never do that.
YouTube ads are getting worse, so YouTube is testing server-side ads on YouTube, which means that instead of using an ad blocker on YouTube to bypass the annoying ad that you get, you're going to be forced to watch it.
So instead, they decided to take the much easier route of ignoring the problem for as long as possible, knowing they have plausible deniability because they could just blame their algorithm or something like that.
Interesting.
Oh, we had no idea this was such a big problem, it's just an issue with our algorithm, and quietly rake in massive amounts of money while simultaneously silencing individual creators who make videos attempting to expose and raise awareness about this issue, because unfortunately, we are a much smaller and easier target to deal with.
If my videos, which are more censored than the ones online, are getting flagged, and the human reviewer is saying that, hey, this is not appropriate, we can't have this, and how are complete full channels allowed to exist, right? Like, they need to fix their human review system and either allow my content or they need to block other content that I've increasingly censored, right? Like, it can't be this weird middle ground where somehow my videos are being censored yet the other ones are not.
Yo, this is really this video is, I'm impressed.
In my previous video, I touched on the proven and lasting side effects that watching this content from such a young age can do to an individual in the long term. Multiple studies have proven that children's ages 0 to 8, the primary target of both YouTube Kids and these channels, are in the most formative years of their life. Everything they do, learn, and consume in these years play a huge part into shaping the type of person they'll be for the rest of their lives. This is why traditional kids programming such as PBS Kids always ends with a positive, educational, and age-appropriate lesson being learned. It's because all shows on the network are specifically designed to support a child's development in these crucial years and promote healthy, positive behavior as seen in their official educational guidelines. But you know what platform isn't properly regulated and is quickly becoming more popular than traditional programming? YouTube and YouTube
Goon Lord with a big give this sub. Appreciate you, my heart.
Kids. Studies show that children exposed to violent and suggestive
Sub
media
goal
at
almost
such
there.
a young age can develop lasting trauma and create serious damage to the development of the brain. And that's exactly what's reflected in the comments of my last video. Ever since I was 9, I've been exposed to sexual content on YouTube, and ever since then, my life has gotten a lot worse. I keep getting random headaches and can't focus on one thing for more than 60 minutes at a time. I've also had a lot of memory.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. See, I'm gonna have to kind of hold against this because, like, although I do understand that the content is not good, you as a conscious human being, conscious child, could easily be like, mom or dad, like, look at this, like, this is making me feel something. Like, you gotta go talk to somebody. Y'all boys will go through these problems and post it on the internet and never speak to nobody around you. And then you have people, even if they don't take you serious in real life, bro, go to school, you got counselors, bro. You have people that you could talk to. Like, what do you mean? Because even I, at a point when I was younger on YouTube, had seen some weird stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we moved, bro. Salad fingers was a thing. You know, we had the Happy Tree Friends was a thing. These are content that look like children content, but they did not. They weird. It was crazy. These were crazy things. But I don't know. I just seeing this as a whole is kind of like, are we serious? Like, is this really where we're getting to?
losses due to this content and have sadly developed an addiction. Not me, but my friend used to watch these videos. He developed a severe addiction. It took him months to stop. When I was little, a bunch of these Minecraft and Elsagate videos popped up, and from then for 8 years I am one who is exposed to this. This is an extremely big problem. I won't say how this is really effective. Messes with the mind. Bro, I used to watch this shit too, and it's given me horrible trauma and got me addicted to it. I just turned 18 a week ago, and YouTube back in 2016, 2017 messed me up in such a big way. I struggled with so much depression and being exposed to so much vile.
I mean, I guess, bro, everybody's brain is different. And if that affected them that way, then I still will say what I said before. You have to go talk to somebody, bro. You have to go ask for help. How many of these people actually went and got help?
Content.
Like, I'm not even gonna rag on the fact that, you know, this is like what they're saying, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if that happened, I would hope a lot of y'all went to go seek the help that you felt like you needed, and not just on the internet typing out your experiences.
Ruined my perception on myself and how I act subconsciously, and I've lost a lot of my most important years and lessons where I should have been properly taught about that stuff when I was ready. In their official blog post from February 2021, YouTube announced that the YouTube Kids app had over 35 million weekly users. Since then, the app has almost doubled its total number of downloads. So if we do a little bit of math here, accounting for both of these numbers and other things like trends and higher user engagement, this means that every day, the estimated 70 to 80 million users of this platform have a good chance of being exposed to these kinds of videos and then having to deal with the life-altering, long-lasting effects as a result.
Appreciate the 200 bits, King.
At first glance, people might point the blame at the individuals running these disgusting channels, and while they—
Are y'all expecting an 8-year-old to have mental barrier of a 34-year-old? Nah. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. It just, my thing is, I don't know, maybe I was just ahead of the curve when I was a kid, you know, and I'm not even going to discount nobody's experience. But like, if there was something like that and it really made me feel some type of way, I'm talking to somebody, bro. I really am. Or if not, then I'm going to just thug it out. I'm going to just be like, well, that was weird, and move on with my life. But I feel like it's less of a age. Nah, it is an age thing as well. But also that them boys must just have addictive personalities. Because I don't think I got an addictive personalities. And I say I don't think because I ain't never seen myself get hooked on nothing where it's a problem. You know, moderation is key in anything in life. And again, like, these are concepts that some kids probably don't understand. I was taught them, you know, when I was younger. You know, I don't know what they're teaching in school no more, but we got taught moderation in kindergarten. And I'm not even trying to sound no type of way when I say this, but for me, like, I was in the gifted program, so maybe we got taught different things earlier on. And I went to Head Start, and I went to like these developmental programs. So maybe, you know, for me, is, you know, my development was different than a lot of these chronically online children. Cause I didn't have access to internet until I was like, besides console gaming, I didn't have my own phone until I was in 8th grade. Appreciate 100 bits. Thank you for the 100 bits. You said parents' fault. At the end of the day, yeah, we have to put it on the parents. Yeah, this content is bad, and it's always gonna be bad. But where's the parents in this situation? It's kind of like how OnlyFans is a really big thing. And you can't really blame the girls for acting the way that they're acting if they're going to have customers. Like, if they have consumers, then we have to stop treating the symptoms and actually go to the root problem. You said the school system is now bad. Kids can't read or do anything. Yeah. Yo, Cozy, I just came back to say that I appreciate you streamed earlier today. Hey, Daniel Rue, I took into consideration what you said yesterday's streaming, you know. Of course.
They are definitely at fault here. I believe it's actually YouTube that should be held the most responsible.
How much do you get for 100 bits? I think 100 bits is like $1, or I don't think it's $10. I think it's like $1, yeah.
On any social media platform, there will always be malicious people looking to exploit the system for their own personal gain. However, as long as the platform is aware of this and actively tries to fix and prevent those exploits from happening, then the situation can be managed effectively. However, YouTube hasn't exactly had the best track record of doing that.
Wait, Tampa Twitter hacker? Wait, I don't even know what this is. Tampa Twitter hacker agrees to 3 years in prison? Wait, what?
Effectively. However,
yeah, there was this story about these people who hacked a crypto wallet, a Bitcoin wallet. They came up $280 million. They recorded the entire Discord call and later went to prison, all of them. Why would you, bro? If you gonna hit a lick or a stain, you gotta shut up. Shut your mouth. Everybody want to get praise for the things that they did, bro. Don't nobody care that you got 280 M's. And I agree. Like, a lot of the people in the comments was like, bro, if I got 280 million hacking somebody's account, I'm moving to Nigeria the next day. And it's like, yeah, bro, you can't. Why are you doing something and then trying to flex it? It's like when people commit crimes and they're self-snitching in songs. People are dense, bro.
However, YouTube hasn't exactly had the best track record of doing that. In 2017, parents began to complain that strange videos were popping up on YouTube Kids. So lately, every time I go on YouTube, there's these really strange videos showing up on my trending page. I mean, they seem to be aimed at young kids, but they're super creepy and disturbing.
Bro, I started accusing me of
These
Sweet 3.
videos
Did you?
always use
I'm a fan, my fault.
household family-friendly characters such as Spider-Man and Elsa, doing a variety of blatantly inappropriate or disturbing things, but tagged in such a way as to circumvent YouTube's child safety algorithms and appear on the homepage of YouTube Kids. This phenomenon...
Yeah, I seen this. I seen they be having like pregnant Spider-Mans and stuff. I've seen this before.
Would not go unnoticed, as more and more of these channels began to pop up, all with hundreds of millions of views each. The number of concerned parents complaining and demanding a fix from YouTube began to significantly increase, and eventually this disturbing trend would catch the attention of major news outlets who would also begin to raise their alarm bells via a bunch of extremely well-written articles.
If you ever let your child watch YouTube videos, we have got a warning for you. Some people are creating disturbing cartoons, making them appear kid-friendly,
Okay,
to get your
bro.
children to watch inappropriate content.
That's for our consumers.
All covering an event commonly referred to as Elsagate. Yet despite
Elsa-
receiving
what? There's a
national
name?
attention, mass reports, and millions
Yo,
of individual
what?
complaints, YouTube did almost nothing to fix the situation. Until November 27th of that year, when in a BuzzFeed article, YouTube finally announced they were cracking down on the problem, removing over 150,000 of these inappropriate videos and demonetizing over 2 million more. Please note that this announcement, while positive and overall a pretty big win for the platform, just so happened to occur only 3 days after a bunch of major brands and advertisers had pulled out due to the entire scandal. YouTube, years later, would also get fined $170 million by the FTC, partially for having such a glaring issue with their quote-unquote kids content and child safety rules. As a result of this, YouTube would also update their guidelines to ban any inappropriate...
I remember this. I remember around this time, every YouTuber thought that they weren't gonna make no money no more. I remember this. I actually do. This is when before I was a YouTuber, and I think I had watched Dante cover this way back. I had to be in like 9th, 10th grade.
use of quote family entertainment characters, and also implement a brand new labeling system.
Yeah, I
forcing
remember
creators to
this.
decide whether or not their
Kappa.
videos are
Yeah, I
rated. If a video is
remember.
determined to be made for
Yo,
kids,
this was really, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even a YouTuber back then. I was just a viewer.
it will lose a majority of features that normal
It's crazy
videos
how things
have,
go,
such
man.
as the comment section, and most importantly, personalized ads and a majority of ad revenue. But if that's the case, then how are these channels, which are clearly targeted towards children, still able to make so much money? And the answer is about as simple as it is aggravating. To be honest, it really doesn't matter what option the creator chooses, as both types of content, even ones specifically marked as not for kids, actively get recommended through the YouTube Kids app. As
Does
long as
it?
the video looks family friendly enough.
I did
and
not
it
know
has the
that.
algorithm by loading up the thumbnail with a bunch of bright colors and swapping out any potentially dangerous words like rape with
I did
prank
not
or
know that.
with love curse, it will get recommended just the same. And there's a really easy way to prove this that you can do yourself. Just go to literally any of the channels I've mentioned so far, click on a random video, and take a look at the engagement on the actual video. For example, this video has 213,000 views, yet only 1,100 likes and only 40 comments. This is
Yeah,
because
that
when
makes
you
sense.
watch a video on YouTube Kids, it doesn't have any of the extra buttons or features. It only allows you to watch the video. But since the video is still coming from YouTube, it still counts as a view. And the only engagement that's actually getting left on the video is from other kids using the regular YouTube app, probably using their parents' account. And yeah, it's pretty easy to tell by the quality of the comments here. Kind of funny how even though YouTube implemented these supposed changes to make the platform safer, it appears it's now
watch Hacker
easier than
Doors?
ever to run one of
Yeah.
these content farms due to its simple editing style, low production costs, hell.
Nah,
even
word. I actually got to know a couple of people who do content farms. I ain't finna say no name. I'm not finna expose nobody, but bro, these guys are making like 100, 200, 300K a month, dog. This, bro, it's a real thing, yo. It's a real, these guys make bread.
The recent developments in AI technology, specifically for voice lines and text-to-speech, it's no problem for a single person with no moral compass and enough free time to start operating a network of these channels, pumping out dozens
Making you think different? Nah, I'm just cozy, bro. I'm chilling.
of these videos a week, all while facing absolutely zero public repercussion or backlash and remaining completely anonymous. In other words, it's the perfect crime. But let's take a step back for a moment and explore a rather outlandish question. What if the owner actually wants to be found?
Yo, Ricky, check your phone real quick.
This is Neil. For the sake of anonymity, that's obviously not his real name, but as you can probably guess by now, Neil makes a living by owning and operating one of these Minecraft Kids content farms. However, for many reasons we'll dive into shortly, they might just be the worst of the worst. Because it's one thing to upload this disgusting content with the goal of monetary gain, but what's even more worrying and truly vile is owning channels like these, then trying to communicate with your audience and lure them off the site. Earlier this year, on January 26th,
Or check your cord, check your cord.
The Beak uploaded a video showcasing his discovery of a very strange set of channels which impersonate characters from the Amazing Digital Circus, a very popular children's animated series.
Yeah, I've heard of this, bro. Y'all gotta leave Amazing Digital Circus alone.
On
I ain't gonna lie, this took the throne from Murder Drones.
YouTube, which for whatever reason has absolutely taken off and garnered over 500 million views in just the first 2 full-length episodes. In other words,
Indie
it's just
production.
another example of these channels exploiting familiar and trusted family-friendly characters for views and tricking children into watching content that is all but family-friendly. Let's take a quick look at what Neil thinks is acceptable to post.
Yeah, I've seen these. I've heard about this. Yeah. SpongeBob! Yo! I ain't gonna lie, yo. Y'all boys have no chill. Y'all have no chill. Sponge me, boy.
Every single thumbnail, every single video on all of these channels completely violate YouTube's content guidelines. However, this isn't even the weirdest part. In his video, The Beak discovered that both of these channels advertised a link which invited anybody who clicked on it the ability to directly message Neil on Telegram, a messaging platform infamous for its overwhelming focus on privacy.
Yo, bro, what do dickheads be on? Excuse my French.
With messages sent over there having end-to-end encryption and being, for the most part, completely untraceable. Yet, sometime after the Beak's video was posted, the owner suddenly removed these Telegram links and changed the contact email for both of the Pomni and Jack's channels. Interesting. Now, I'm not trying to assume the worst here, but I really can't find a reasonable explanation as to why an owner of multiple channels which make over-sexualized Minecraft content targeted towards very young children would ever need to include a direct messaging feature in their
Yeah,
About
get
Me
him going.
section. And more importantly, why would they feel the need to delete the Telegram link almost immediately after being exposed about it? While assumptions can be made, we may never truly know the answer. I was still pretty curious about this Neil guy though, so I did a bit more digging around. Eventually, I had the idea to paste the channel's
My
original
little
email
ditty.
address into the YouTube search bar, which brought me to a whole bunch more of these channels that he owned,
Yo, he's sick.
impersonating even more YouTubers like Afmao and Myzen. Then I decided to try the same tactic with this new email and found yet another impersonation channel he owned which contains another sketchy link, this time leading to a Ko-fi page that sells NSFW content of their characters, which of course comes with another direct messaging feature. And just to confirm that despite all the changes, these channels are still owned by the same person, they both use the exact same AI text-to-speech voices and music in their videos.
Pomni, please lather up with the washcloth and also this part of my back.
Okay, Jax, but you're already very clean. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this. Jump onto my bed and strip off all your clothes.
The thumbnails all have the exact same, very specific art style, as if, you know, they were commissioned by the same artist. The titles are all very similar, often using the same set of keywords across all channels, like what is he planning and what is he up to. Also, all of the channels were created roughly around the same time in mid to late 2023. It's a common theme for all of these YouTube automation people and content farms to start all of their channels at once, and that's exactly what happened here, with the Jax and Hasbin Hotel channel even being created on the same day. And most importantly, the NSFW Ko-fi page has perks listed in Russian writing, which just so happens to be the exact same language Neil's real first name is displayed on his old Telegram link. Inappropriate imitation channels, wildly obscene thumbnails, abhorrent YouTube shorts, weird content farm owners.
Hey man, it's either a lot of people like it's either the Chase Bank or it's this. What you think they picking?
Advertise NSFW Patreons and direct messaging features. The long repeated negligence of YouTube, and the result of it all, the potential danger and long-lasting mental health issues of millions of children around the world. This is the Minecraft Kids content rabbit hole. Yet one unanswered question remains. What does the end game of this issue look like? Will it ever reach a boiling point? Will YouTube ever step in? And how do we fix this?
Well, I think either A, that too many of the people making the videos will end up getting falsely flagged or demonetized, and then they just stop making the videos because they can't make money from it anymore. Or B, it somehow gets like significant media attention to the point where they actually decide to take action. Because I feel like right now, no one really knows about this stuff or really cares, right? You never hear about it. So I think those are the two options. I don't think anything's really going to change because I feel like they don't have any reason to change anything, right?
And there it is. YouTube, at this current moment, throwing all morals and ethics aside, has no reason to change or fix this issue. Not exactly the resolution you and I were probably hoping for, but unfortunately, it's the honest truth. If you're somehow a parent or sibling of someone who might be at risk of this content, my best advice would be to simply monitor what they're watching online. And if that's too hard, just delete the app entirely and let them watch like Arthur or something, I don't know. And lastly, thank you for watching.
Wow, that's a great video. I ain't gonna lie. Caleb. This is a great video, bro. This is a great video. It was a great video. It was a great video. He did his thing, bro. He did his thug thizzle, bro. Make sure y'all boys check out the original video. Make sure y'all like. Wow. Shout out Caleb. That was great. I enjoyed that. If you guys enjoyed that over there on the channel, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. I'll see y'all next, bro.